Hey y'all, it's Kat with Kat Southern Charms, and we're back for another video. I told y'all, I've been promising you I'm gonna do a monochromatic canvas, so here we are. I have been mixing my resin, so this video is not so long because really doing this doesn't take a lot of time. You know, as with any project, I always start out with my level to make sure that everything is level, especially if I'm going to be pouring a painting. I want to make sure it's level so it doesn't all flood to one side and it's super thick down there and it's thin at this corner. That will not be good. So, as always, before you start any project, get your level, make sure that your mold or your canvas, whatever you're working with, is level. Alright, so I have mixed this up. It is good. Now I'm going to transfer it to my cups and start mixing some colors. I have a white paste, which I'm also going to use to make a like 2% consistency. I'll tell you why in a minute for that. Gonna have a little bling with some silver. Then gotta have some sparkle. Y'all know that. So I have that, and then I have my black. Well, this is not my paste. My paste is somewhere, and my mica. I see my paste hiding, but I also have Let's Resin's black mica. Beautiful, beautiful. If you haven't used it, you'll get those packs in any of their starter kits. And I'll tell you, oh, excuse my head if you saw that. Here's my black paste. So, have everything ready. Let me remove all of my sticks. So, who remembers our blast cure warning? What room are we in at the high school right now? Comment below and tell me if you remember. If you don't know the story, I'm gonna tell it to you in just a minute. But this is my silver. Not gonna need a whole lot of that. That's probably too much. This is my pretty white, my black. Won't need a whole lot of that, but I'm gonna pour some of that into something else too. Oh, my 2% white and my regular white. Okay, let me get all the good bits out. Don't want to waste any, right? So when I'm doing that, are y'all excited for this? And believe it or not, I'm not gonna add any glitter besides what's in the white mica. And that's really just like a shimmer. It's not a glitter like y'all are used to seeing me use. Okay, let me set that to the side. Now, let's start mixing our colors. Here's our silver. Just gonna put, y'all look at that, pretty, huh? So I'm just gonna put not even that much, a very small amount, because it doesn't take much at all, and you'll see what I mean when I put that in there. Oop, y'all, wow. Oop. You know what's missing? What's missing? My handy dandy gloves are missing. Let me get them on now. Y'all, did y'all have a good holiday? Today's July 5th, day after 4th of July. And our dogs do not like fireworks. So we were up taking care of them. Oop, didn't mean to shake the camera, my bad. My nails in these gloves, y'all. struggle is real, especially when you have natural nails. No fake nails here. Alright. Alright. Oop, trying to run the right way. Here we go. Woo! Alright, more better. Now we're ready. Okay. Now, look at that silver. Before I even stir it. Y'all, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous, beautiful color. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, so if that's stirred in, set that to the side. Now we're gonna go to our white. You know, I need another little cup because I want to do a gray too. Alright, so I'm gonna add my white shimmer. Alright, let's start with that and see what we have. Put this to the side. Y'all, look at that. Can y'all see that shimmer? Beautiful. It's like a diamond dust, this is. It's gorgeous. It really adds just that little something that makes this even more beautiful. There we go. Look at that. Gorgeous shimmer. Put you to the side. Move stuff out of the way. Now we're gonna do our, I think I'm just gonna do a black paste. I'm not gonna do the mica. I really want this to solid. And this is Let's Resin black paste. Their pastes are great, y'all. They just melt. And you see, I didn't use very much at all, but watch how quickly this melts in. Super fast. Look at that. Alright. Get this mixed up. While I'm mixing colors, let's talk about the high school gym and flash curing. If you've never heard my story about flash curing, here we go. When you mix your resin and you have it in a big cup, I say it's like having a bunch of hormonal teens packed in a gym. It's gonna start heating up pretty fast at the prom, right? So how do you best control that? You split them off in smaller rooms, a cafeteria, a library, so they're more controllable. It's easier to chaperone a small amount of kids than a big one, right? So when you pour your resin and you mix it in your big cup, as soon as it's mixed, you want to put it in smaller cups. That will help prevent the flash cure because you don't have the volume in the cup to heat up faster. So that's my little story for my yeah, let's do this because white really takes over. Oop. Y'all, almost time to get some more white, I think. Alright, this is Let's Resin's white paste. And this is Rolio's pearl white that I used for the shimmer. And the silver is Let's Resin's metallic powder. That is gorgeous. Alright, I want this white to be opaque. What does that mean? That means that you can't see through it. When I look, see that? You can't see the stick very well. This actually could have a little more paste because I really do want it solid. Okay. Put all. There we go. And add a little more paste. And then here's my trick for you. Let me move this out of the way. Actually, I'm gonna need another cup, I think. All right, that's better. So, instead of adding more white paste to make my 2% white that I want, I'm just gonna take this stick, drizzle it into this, and you're gonna see it is that 2% milk consistency. And that is all that I need for what the purpose that I'm gonna use this for. It's gonna add dimension and layers to our piece. So there we go. Looks like 2% milk, right? We're good. All right, so let me let me get these out of the way. Oof. And I do want a lighter gray. So this is not gonna take very much to make this. Just a little bit of that. Look. You can see it's a gray, right? And I just want another color to kind of break things up. So that's a good gray. And now I'm gonna pour some of this white shimmer in with that gray. So we have like a gray shimmer. There you go. Just a little, you know what? And I'm just gonna wipe this and just drizzle a couple drops. That's all I'm gonna do. So there we go, it makes it a little darker. That's more what I'm looking for. All right, so let's get started here. I am gonna have another cup or two or something else, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start laying resin down. All right, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm going to use my torch because we're not in a mold. I haven't used any alcohol inks. I'm just gonna go once over it is two things. It's gonna pop any bubbles and it's gonna heat up my resin. So let me move all of these out of the way. Now comes the fun part. We're going to tilt tilt back that way. Make sure you're dripping on your, I'm gonna turn it this way so you can see. I want to stretch this out. Get my, I locked it. Dagnabbit. All right, let me set you down a minute so I can open my torch. Now if there's an area that you really want to move, just heat up your resin and it's gonna help it move that way. Okay? So, we're just stretching out our designs. I really want, sorry. You see I have blue tape under there. We're prepared. All right. Let me get my, well, let me take this set off. That's off. Let me get my gloves. I mean my wipe. Oof. Wipe my torch. I already see some things I need to get out of there. But essentially, guys, that's how you do it. Okay? I want to torch this. There's a piece there that I'm going to get rid of. And this is one coat. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do another coat. All right. So this will essentially be like an underpainting. This on because if this thing won't work. There we go. I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to rub this on the sides. All I'm doing is picking it up and putting this on the side. I definitely did not mix up enough resin for this. And it shows. Okay. So, y'all, let me get this because it's driving me insane. All right, gonna let that do its thing, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do another coat and more design because I'm gonna use this as my underpainting, and you'll understand what I mean by that when we come back. But first, we have to let this cure. I hope you liked it. I hope you're learning from it how to use two colors to develop dimension within a piece using grays, different whites, off-whites. You see how this has like a shadow behind it? And that is because we used a different white. We made that milk, the 2% white on top of a in-your-face bright white. So it's going to give you layers and dimensions. Let me take you down and show you. See here the play that we have there, the depth. You see the milky white on top of the bright white, and it makes it look like a wave here. So y'all, there's our dirty pour. If I wanted to, and just because, let's go in and we can make our own design. Just do a swirl. So that's gonna be a ribbon. It's gonna self-level, it's gonna level itself back out, and it's gonna have a design in it. And then tomorrow when we come back, all this we can build upon. So y'all, here we go. This is the first step in a monochrome piece. What do you think? Leave me a comment below, tell me. Do you like this so far? Is this something you would try for yourself at home? What do you think? Anyway, make sure you do all the YouTube-y things. Like, subscribe, ding that bell so you don't miss the second part of this when we really build it and add some more flair and flavor. Until then, see y'all later.